How are you? How's your mood? Today we are talking about mood because I am in the mood of talking about the mood. When I was growing up as a child, also, we used to, for the lack of proper excuse, would say when asked to do something that मेरा mood नहीं है. And then there were some elders who would come up with the solution, mood बन जाएगा. Now, this mood word with age and the context have different connotations, and there are certain products which were named like mood so that what person gets into the mood of indulging into something. You got it. So, whatever be the pursuit, whatever the action that is in front of you that needs to be taken care of, if you are not in the mood to do it, then many times you end up doing it half heartedly. You don't give your 100%. It is not your wholehearted involvement in what you are doing. It could be even talking to somebody, it could be pretending to be listening to somebody without actually listening to them because you're not in a mood to listen. And there are moods sometimes when you want to hear shairi, sometimes you want to go and watch some movie, or sometimes you're in the mood just to sit uh, quietly and look at the waves rolling, coming, singing their own song with the message from the sea. So, where this mood comes from makes a lot of difference in determining whether we are happy or unhappy. So, people say there are mood swings. So, sometimes without actually knowing what is it that is making you happy, you feel happy, you feel elated, you feel excited, and you bring that kind of energy wherever you go that people feel, oh, here he has come. And the same person may be in a different set of mood, appear like someone who is depressed, who has very low energy. Now, this mood swing, when it is controlled, that brings us to another level where you talk about yoga meditation, etc. But I'm not going there. I'm just talking about mood from this side, where we don't understand what it is that is happening and what should we do with mood swings. So my humble submission to you to consider is, if it is within limits, if it is not hurting you too much financially, or it is not hurting too much somebody emotionally, uh, I think we should respect our mood. And now I'll switch mood word with being in the element. And when we say, oh, you are in your element, then we are saying, oh, wonderful, wonderful. But sometimes mood gets a little bit of different sort of a treatment where it is not appreciated, not acknowledged as some praiseworthy phenomena happening within. So let us switch mood to element. And how would you know whether you are in the right mood, or let's say you are in that sort of an element where your performance would be the best? Only you can know, actually. And many times it is not the preparation that makes that much difference. It is your being in the moment with the mood, with the right mood, and using the other expression, when you are in your element and you are there to deliver a lecture, what you say comes from your heart, and you feel a sense of connection with everyone around you, and there is a sense of joy. And after sharing your thoughts, which you, by the way, didn't prepare, and they were not very coherently written in front of you, but the ideas were flowing. You knew from one point to another point how are you going to take to your and share the ideas with the audience. It just comes to you when you are in your element. So I would say mood swings need not be seen as something which is to be shunned. I think it needs to be respected. Respect meaning accepting yourself and knowing what is happening to you. Sometimes if you feel being in the party is not in sync with your mood, then you leave early. And sometimes you feel that being alone is not in sync with your mood, then call somebody, go to a club or the place where you mingle with your friends. And when you are in a bad mood, it is better to be with yourself more than with others, because sometimes you may end up saying things in your bad mood to people which would haunt you later on. But if you are alone, you try to work out a way whereby it gets dissolved without hurting you also. And how to deal with bad mood? Actually, I don't know. I just thought if I write what is mood and how to deal with bad mood, you will be here with me till now as we are about to conclude. But why should we have a bad mood? Many times it is the reflection or the accumulation of the feeling of restlessness, the feeling of dissatisfaction, the feeling that we harbor, and we feel that we were not given due our due. It could be in the form of recognition, it could be in the form of reward, it could be in the form of emotional reciprocity. So let us lower the level of our expectations from others. That would help us in preventing ourselves from getting into the bad mood. There are some people who are irritating, you can't help them. So you need to help yourself more than them. And in order to do that, it is up to your mood. But I'll just say that mood swings need to be given their due in terms of attention, so that we don't get to that space in our mind where people say that he is mentally disturbed. So let us enjoy, and one recipe is figure out a way which helps you smile and laugh. And I think that is where humor plays an important role. And humorously speaking, whatever I said was a serious thing from my side. If you take it in a good humor and it appeals to your mood, then I think this was a worth exercise. But even if it doesn't happen that way, still I was in a mood to say something about mood, so I just came, had fun. Bye.